Hey, Dr. Tyler Williams at Better Sleep SLC, and you're here today because you have some questions about the best position to sleep in and how that can affect your health or your sleep quality or aches and pains you're having or even sleep disorders you may be suffering with, like snoring or sleep apnea, or maybe your bed partner does. So we'll go through those. If you have some more questions specifically on sleep apnea and snoring and the difference between those two and your medically approved treatment options, you can check out some of our other videos and leave your comments below so we can check those out. But for today, and specific to this video, we're talking about the best position to sleep. So we'll go through those and share kind of the pros and cons and those that may benefit you the most. Keep in mind that this is based on our experience with our patients and that your results or what's best for you may be different. So you'll want to meet with a sleep team and your physician so you can get some more information on this. But specifically, when we start out, the first kind of common sleep position is on your back. Now, this can be good for things like your back and spine and alignment. For a lot of people, it's very comfortable. Putting a pillow under your knees to keep them elevated can help. Where it's not so helpful is if you have snoring or sleep apnea. One thing we screen for is something called a Mallampati score. And you can check that out as well in our other videos of what that is. But it's essentially a way that you open your mouth and we look and see how much of your airway is covered by your tongue. And the higher that is, the more likely you are to suffer with sleep apnea or to snore or both. And your tongue is a big muscle in your mouth, and like any other muscle in your body, it generally relaxes when you fall asleep. So as that tongue muscle relaxes, it falls back. And when you're on your back, gravity is going to let that tongue and your jaw fall back further, which can pinch or constrict your airway, causing snoring or sleep apnea or a combination of both. So if you suffer with those things, or if you have a really small mouth, then lying on your back is probably not the best position. The next position would be on your side, and this is generally the one we advise the most for people dealing with snoring or sleeping issues. Sleeping on your side does a couple things. Gravity's not going to let your tongue fall back so much. It's also been shown that cardiovascularly, for your heart, side sleeping can be the best because it can keep your heart in a position where you have better blood flow and circulation. A lot of people will sleep with a pillow between their knees. I found this helpful so that it doesn't put extra strain or pressure on your back. I dislocated my right shoulder about 5 years ago snowboarding. And so when I lie on my right side, it can be a bit sore if I'm not stretching and exercising regularly. So that's a good motivator for me to keep up on doing those things. But it's something to consider as well as you find the best side to sleep on or the best position. Other things that have helped are wedges or side sleeping pillows. There's even belts you can get that'll help keep you on your side. Now keep in mind, side sleeping has not been found to cure sleep apnea or snoring. It's to help improve it. So you may use that in conjunction with an oral sleep device or a CPAP or some type of surgery that you received as part of your sleep hygiene routine. Finally, the third type of sleeping would be on your stomach. This has some advantages for your airway because your jaw and tongue aren't going to fall backward. Sometimes you have to sleep on a certain type of pillow to kind of keep your head propped or elevated. This can put strain on the lower back or different parts of your body. So you kind of have to test that out and see. Generally, we find this is the least common position for people. When we look at home sleep tests that monitor your sleep patterns during the night, it will show us, how much of the night you spent on your side versus your back versus your stomach. And we don't see that people are on their stomach quite as often in the tests that we see. So that may not be you, but it's just something to consider that lying on your back is generally going to be the most challenging for sleep or breathing disorders, whereas side sleeping and maybe stomach sleeping could be the most helpful. So these are kind of things you want to discuss with your sleep team and even your physician or your orthopedic doctor or your physical therapist if you have back or spine issues. And we're here to help answer questions you have and talk about those and find ways to help you. So if you'd like some more information, you can call or text us below. Happy to share that with you. So thanks for taking a minute to check out this video. And if you'd like a copy of our 5 sleep hygiene home health tips, you can request that when you call or text, and be happy to share those with you. So have a great day, and I hope you have a great night of sleep. Thanks.